Hi guys, so today I will be talking about the Xfinity remote control. So for any of you guys who uses Xfinity or has like Xfinity TV, this probably looks familiar, but today I'm just going to be talking about it, explaining some of the features that come with it and how I personally like it. So yeah, getting started on this remote control, I just want to show you guys what it looks like up close. And yeah, so just getting started. Before Xfinity, it was actually we actually had Comcast, and so I didn't really start seeing people use this remote control until I started like paying attention when I was at my friend's house and stuff, and like it was just very interesting to me because I was just like personally confused about it. Like I was like, what is going on? Like, what are these weird remote controls? But I realized it was just because Xfinity TV, and if you had Xfinity, and I'm pretty sure Xfinity is linked with Comcast, but don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so before Comcast or before Xfinity, I'm pretty sure it was Comcast is linked with Xfinity. I don't really know how well that works out, but yeah, so just getting started on the remote control. Obviously, there's the TV button, which is like the power button, but there is this button. So just starting off with those two buttons, guys, these are the most two confusing buttons in my life because this says power and this says all power. So, and also too, before I get started talking about these two buttons, if you have multiple TVs in your house, each remote is going to be synced to each certain TV. So like I can't use this remote in the living room because it's not synced to the living room, or I can't use this remote in the kitchen because it's not synced to the kitchen. So that's a downfall about this because I remember when it was the Comcast remotes, if I lost the remote, I could use the remote. If you lose this one for the den, you cannot use another remote. So I think that is so annoying, but it's just my own personal opinions. But yeah, guys, like each one of these remotes is synced to each room, so you cannot use like different remotes if you lose this remote. So you're just SOL. But so just getting back to these buttons, it's like TV and all power. So one thing I noticed is that this will turn off the actual like cable, and then this will turn off your TV. So I think this is always so confusing, but yeah. And then obviously you have your volumes, you have your mutes and your replays, and a lot of these buttons on here, guys, are really confusing. So right here is like replay, right here is exit, and then here is last, and those are the three most confusing buttons to me too, and I'll explain you guys why once I get down to them. But you have your channel, go up and down. This is to go backwards, forwards, and then play. Exit to, okay, and I'm going to explain this one later, but so I'm going to just skip that one because this is my favorite feature of it all. This is to stop. The guide, this is to go on demand, and this is just like the page. And obviously just the regular like left, right, up, down, okays. And then, so we're getting down to the last. Okay, so exit and last are some of the most confusing buttons along with the replay because this, to exit, it's like you want to exit out of something, but then to go last is like to go last. So like if I was watching a movie but I wanted to exit to the last screen, it would exit to the last screen. But also if I press last, it would go to the last screen. So I think that's so confusing, Xfinity. If you ever watch this video, can you please explain that to me? But anyway, guys, there's a lot of very confusing features. Replay, if I wanted to go back, it's just like I would go replay it back. But guys, I never touch this button. And then I never touch any of these buttons either, unless I'm typing in a channel. But yeah. And so notice it's like page up, and then this is page down. Info is, I never use that button, but it's like if you wanted to receive info on the program. And then getting to my favorite button, which is this button. So I would just press this button, and instead, you guys know like how you want to watch a certain movie, but like typing it in is such a headache. Trying to like find it on TV is such a headache because there's like a million channels. Well, all you have to do is press down this button, speak into the top of this remote, and so I just want to see if it lights up. So just like that, it lights up. You can just say whatever you want. And it's kind of like if anybody is familiar with Alexa, like the speaker, and you tell her what you want to listen to, you tell Xfinity what you want to watch. So if I wanted to watch Grey's Anatomy, I would just hold this. It turns blue, and I would just speak in and say Grey's Anatomy, which I think is the coolest thing about this remote. But this remote is kind of expensive because it comes, like I said, with the Xfinity brand and your TV subscriptions. But yeah, guys, for overall, it's one of the coolest remotes that I've ever encountered. Super cool. Liked it better than the Comcast one, except for the whole room thing. But I definitely suggest getting it if you guys already are not familiar about it or just looking into it.